So welcome to another installment of me trying to remember how to deadlift. And so you're going to see me starting out with the final warm-up of 245 pounds for a single, which went pretty well because I seem to be able to handle singles all right in terms of getting myself set up and my pelvis in the right orientation. And you'll see this on this first rep of a double for my first work set. You know, it looks okay. But when I go down to do the second rep, things kind of go to hell pretty fast. This is 85% of my max, and things shouldn't be going to hell as fast as they are, but they kind of are, because I've still kind of been trying to remember how to deadlift. Now, I want you to watch what's about to happen here. Kyle and I have a discrepancy. I don't even remember what it was, but obviously this happens all the time. I mean, they've had to almost kick us out like 3 or 4 times now. It's ridiculous. And I'm kidding about that. But anyway, okay, so here's the second work set, and already, you know, I'm kind of having like weird, very uncharacteristic issues with how I kind of pull into the bar, what I'm doing with my shin angle, you know, what I'm doing with my pelvis, and really struggling with really being able to arch my pelvis into this. And part of this, I don't want to blame this, but honestly, part of this I think maybe because benching is torquing out my back so badly the day before that, like, the next day it's just stiff to the point where it's a little bit difficult for me to like really arch into things. Could be wrong. It's a little bit of a theory. I mean, because it was bad yesterday, but whatever, you know, you can't really make excuses for yourself. So here's the third, and frankly, by this set, I was like just getting, I cannot tell you, yesterday it was like a battle of internal multiple wills. I was like arguing with myself the whole day. It wasn't productive. I was really just getting just totally insecure about what I was doing with how I was using my body to deadlift, and just confused, very frustrated. Frankly, you know, it's something that I'm like, well, you know, I should at least be good at this, and if I'm not, what in the hell does that mean? So there's a lot of just kind of anxiety and fear going on during this session. I will admit it was not pretty, but I'm not going to sugarcoat things. Oh, you know what, actually, this is the AMRAP. Alright, so we get to an AMRAP. Sorry, I don't really plan how I record these, but we get to this AMRAP at the end, and you know, and I know it's going to be rough because I cannot figure out how to rep things right now with deadlifting to save my life. And I also don't have any baby powder, and the lockouts have been a little bit slower for me recently. So, you know, that's going to be a little bit ugly, but who cares? It's fine. You know, it's not really consideration at this point. So what you're seeing between these reps is me just like, oh my God, I'm taking forever. This is one of the ugliest AMRAPs I've ever done for any lift, period. I am glad I have footage of it. It'll be really good to look back on it in 3 or 4 months. What I think I need to do is go and look back on like ways that I was pulling and AMRAPing a few months ago. But it seems like since that rib injury, I've just really kind of gotten a little bit screwed up with things, and my body's like reconfiguring how it wants to deadlift. So it's a work in progress. Oh, this lockout is like not fun. This is why this was the last rep. So that was 6 reps. And pretty good at that way. And there's me just like totally calling the session. I was like, I'm done, and that was my expression of emotion right at the end there. I'm so proud of that. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll have another one soon.